next, the wife of a soldier killed in Afghanistan says she's determined that something positive comes from his death. In the final part of this week's series, we're meeting Jacqui Thompson from Nottingham. She's been doing daredevil stunts for the military charity that helped her. Jacqui's husband, Gary Thompson, was the oldest British serviceman to die in the war. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
A wing walk for charity in memory of the love of her life. Jacqui Thompson has tried to deal with Gary's death by helping the RAF Benevolent Fund.
It gives me something incredibly positive out of something so tragic, and I feel that through Gary, he's still very much involved with it. It makes me feel like I've got a bit of a purpose because I've felt so lost without Gary. It just helps me cope. I climbed Kilimanjaro, raised lots of money. I actually got to the top. I was so pleased with that. And I had a bookmark made for Gary. And I tied the bookmark around the top of Kilimanjaro. And I just remember just looking at him and thinking how much I missed him. I had the cabinet made so that we could keep all his stuff together.
Gary never expected to be deployed to Afghanistan. He was a sheet metal worker who joined the RAF Reserves as a hobby.
Gary's vehicle hit an anti-tank mine. Two RAF gentlemen came to the door and it was nearly midnight. He just said to me, "I'm really very sorry to tell you, Mrs. Thompson, that your husband has been killed." And I remember saying to him, "Are you sure it's Gary?" Two of my daughters were on the stairs and they seen my face. And I didn't have to say, they just burst out crying. He was incredibly loving, caring, the rock of our family. He just had that presence. And I would like to think that Gary and all the others have made a difference.
Has it been worth it?
I would hate the thought of Gary losing his life over nothing. And I know he wanted to give the women in Afghanistan the same opportunities that his daughters had been given. And I feel that if he has made a little bit of a difference or awareness, then I think Gary would have been happy with that as well.